I'm Banks and you're watching Jezebel Quickies. I feel like this album was born based on like how much my life has changed over the last few years. The first album was kind of like this diary that someone discovered and I was like kind of forced to read it in front of people, and this album for me is more kind of like a journal I left open and I'm like, I dare you to read it. Having to fulfill that role of being a boss as a woman was a huge learning experience for me, because I had to learn how to talk about something emotional, which is my art, in a non-emotional way and not feel bad about saying what I wanted and not care what other people thought of me or what I was saying, because you have to like really trust your gut with this stuff. Like, it's my face, it's my body, it's my everything that represents what my music is, and I have to be the one to make all those decisions. And learning how to communicate without feeling apologetic. You know, I thought the album was done and I was feeling so much anxiety about what to put out first. And I was feeling that weight of second album expectations, and I was just feeling a lot of anxiety because I've grown and I've developed and my music has developed, and I was like, what should I put out first? Should it be Mind Games, you know, which has like kind of like this snaky type of mood with a little bit of aggression, or should it be like a Lovesick, or should it be this or that? And I went into the studio and I was just kind of tripping out about it, and I started venting about feeling that pressure, and I was focused too much on what other people wanted, what other people expected. And so my friend Tim Anderson, who I work with a lot, was like, I guess I didn't think he was paying attention to me because his like face was down, like typing the whole time I was talking, and then once I was done, he was like, do you want me to read you some of the things that you said? And he said one of the things that I said was, I fuck with myself more than anybody else. And hearing that I said that without even trying to, I was like, that is exactly what I needed to hear right now, and that's kind of how the song was born. This is my second album, and both times I knew that like the title would just hit me. I was kind of getting stressed out about it because the album was pretty much done and I still didn't know exactly what the name would be. And I was driving on Sunset Boulevard and there was this like really dingy looking altar on the corner. It just looked like somebody just left it there. It still had this like really kind of like mystical energy around it, just because inherently altars have that. And then I started thinking about, what is an altar? It's a place where people think about their religion, and for me, music is like my religion. It's like the way that I function, it's my language, it's the way I feel the most pure, it's the holiest place for me, and these songs are my altar.